Hey, this is Carl on Pigskin Prognostifications.
Hi.
This is Sapphire Palomino and flying fleshlight over here.
How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
I gotta explain fleshlight. Oh yeah, Matt, my producer there. Fleshlight had a little accident this week. His lips ain't moving too fast.
That's right.
I put him in I put a hair dryer to him, you know, 'cause I run him through a dishwasher and then I dry him off, and then I wanted to use him later, and it seems like some of his lips melted.
Instructions specifically say hand wash only.
But hey, you know, sometimes you gotta get in the back and get those deep crevices, and you know, you gotta put it on the power pots and pans setting to do that. And well, let's just say it didn't work out. I may have to get a new fleshlight.
Hey,
Wow.
watch yourself there.
Now we had an issue this week. Al Michaels had a tough week, right? He had this. He told his bad joke on Monday Night Football. Did you hear his joke?
Yeah, I did.
He
I
said.
did.
He said the Giants had a worse week than Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Let me kind of say that Al Michaels had a worse week than departed plant than Harvey Weinstein.
That's a good one.
Had sex with.
Oh my God, you're so funny, Carl.
Yeah.
You know, luckily in my profession, I don't have to deal with like sexist talk like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of guys like to talk to me about real issues sometimes. You know, like this one guy was talking to me while I was dancing. It was like a private dance, and he was like talking to me about like Shakespeare and stuff. Like, is Hamlet the best or like Othello? And like, I really enjoyed our time together. Now, granted, he got thrown out later for like licking the sweat off of one of my dancing friends, Diamond Stallion. So like, you're not allowed to do that unless you ask if you can lick the sweat off. So, you know, he got thrown out for that.
Go
But
give me another beer.
point is,
Give me a beer.
I got you one. Here, are you giving this to me or you want me to?
I'm showing dominance.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Listen,
My whole life is sex talk. Pretty much.
we're not here to talk sex talk. We're here to talk football. Listen.
One and the same, my friend. One and the same.
For you. Now, I'll tell you who had a worse week than Al Michaels, huh? Friggin' Aaron Rodgers and the
Aaron
Green Bay
Rodgers.
Packers.
Ha
That's right. There ain't enough cheddar cheese curds in Wisconsin to heal that collarbone in time for the playoffs. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
You're right. They're great. I mean, like, where was his double check? You know what I mean? Like, double check that offensive line, Rodgers.
That's right.
Double check that shoulder.
So listen, Green Bay's got some issues, do they not? Under center?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who they got? Joe Callahan? Brett Hundley? Is
Look.
that who they're going to start
Look,
now?
watch. It's happening, Carl.
Oh,
it's
man.
happening.
Let me tell you something. No. Green Bay's got to get on the horn. They got to sign somebody, and there's only one guy that they can do. Now, let's think deep. Let's think about this. Is it going to be RG3?
Ha.
We got RG3, going to get his RG third chance in the NFL. Let me tell you, I will say one thing about RG3. He ain't going to kneel for the flag because, you know, both his knees are blown out.
Yeah.
That's impossible for him to kneel. I don't even think he can bend them at this juncture. Tebow, he will friggin' sing hymns at halftime. He will sing "Blessed Be the Tie that binds, bringing in the sheaves." He would be he'd be like your best quarterback, assuming you don't need nobody to throw the ball.
Not a bad idea at all.
No? Who else? We think deep.
Jeff George. Let's start the Jeff George era.
That's a little too deep. That's too deep. Who else we got? Who else we got on the horn? Get this guy off of here. I'm not talking about him right now. I'm not talking about him right now. The Magic Man, Don
Oh, yeah,
Mikowski.
let's bring him back. I love him. He, like, had the best hair. I mean, look at that. He had the blonde mullet. You know, I went through a mullet phase, Carl. Do you remember that? Like, it wasn't on my head, right? But, you know, it was, like, serious in the front and, like, a VIP party in the back, right?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it was.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was. That was during your heroin years.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, heroin's a crazy drug. So, Mikowski, no. A little too deep, huh?
A little too deep.
That's right.
There
That's
he
who I'm
is.
talking about.
That's
Brett
about right.
friggin' Favre.
Mr.
Yeah.
Lee Jeans.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is it. You
Yeah.
are talking about the man who was responsible for the most fumbles, the most sacks, the most interceptions.
The most everything, really.
Well, second most touchdowns, and
Right.
second most completions, second most victories.
Yeah.
Friggin', he's a monster. I will say this: most concussions, most Vicodins probably taken with vodka.
Right.
He's got a lot of firsts, you know, and they had to get on the red horn to his tractor in Mississippi and say, ask him, is he ready?
Right.
Is he ready to compete again? At age 49, is he ready to start in the NFL? You know, and he's down there throwing, you know, grease piglets through the tire swing. And yeah, I bet he is. I bet he is. You know, all he's doing down there is advertisements he's doing like a razor advertisement, which is weird because he's got a beard.
Jeans. He does jeans
Yeah,
advertisements.
he does the jeans,
Yeah.
Wranglers, right?
That's right.
Right.
So
Wrangler
Wranglers.
jeans.
The poor man's Levi's,
Mm-hmm.
the rich man's Lee jeans, though. You
Right,
know, it's right.
right.
in the middle. You
Right.
know, Wranglers.
That's what makes him great. He just like speaks to everybody, you know?
Dude, he's got this copper, sweet ass copper advertisements.
Oh yeah.
Check him out.
Yeah.
It looks like a Marvin Gaye album cover, actually.
Ah,
Friggin', me and my cousin took a bunch of copper wires and copper pipes out of this house the other day.
Mm-hmm.
$1,400.
Wow.
I tell you, if he comes in our neighborhood wearing that, he's gonna get rolled. Good, seriously, science, copper science. You know, copper that helps you out with your bones.
Right.
That's why I
right.
carry like a sock full of pennies.
Oh.
Well,
Is that why?
I tie it to the end of my dick and it lengthens it, but it takes
Yeah.
away the girth, which is a problem.
Right.
You want length, but you want girth too. If it robs the girth, then you're in trouble. But a sock full of pennies, you know, you'll whack somebody with that and, you know, do
one
all
of my
right.
favorite songs. Sock full of pennies.
Anyways, I tell you that copper deal, that copper stuff. Copper is great. You know, it's great for it. Copper and gems. I think like Aaron Rodgers should have maybe like just buried himself in a hyperbaric chamber, just like filled with copper jewelry like King Tut.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
virgins also maybe. Sam Bradford freaking ought to wear copper. Like Sam Bradford gets injured so much, they ought to just encase him in copper, like Han Solo, you know, like encased in copper, and then just take him out on Sunday, you know, and he looks like a bright, shiny penny.
Well, why don't they just give him some of Brett's like those sleeve things that he's got?
Oh, and them compression sleeves.
Those compression, like, you know, he's got one for the knee.
I
right?
know. I mean, look, you could tell that he's not in any pain when he's doing them blue jean ads.
Right.
So, you know.
I just gotta say, Carl, like, I feel like these guys, I mean, they need to learn how to work through the pain, okay? Like, I fell off the stage doing a pole dance once, dislocated my shoulder. I was doing a table dance and, like, bruised my kidney. It's not important how. And, like, I fractured my jaw in the champagne room. But you know what?
You did a whole dance with stones, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, but the thing
Just
is,
screaming
like,
with stones.
I know.
Stone pain.
I know that my fans need
And
me.
I remember
know that
when
they
we
want
talked.
me out there.
Remember when we talked about that, and I said, "Hey, I didn't ask for all the screaming in the dance.
Right,
Perhaps
right.
you could cut your rate on this one."
Yeah, but I said, listen, let me just try something. And I went back to the dressing room. I talked to my girls. I took like 3/4 of, you know, some sort of unknown painkiller.
It's that
a
horse
lot
drug.
Of pills.
That's that horse drug that was going around
Right.
Nipple Hut for a while.
But the point is, Carl, like, yeah, maybe I did lose the entire month of August 2015. But what good happens in August anyway, okay?
Nothing.
And in the end, I got back out there.
Labor Day.
I got
Day's
back out
fun.
there. Isn't
Labor
Labor
Day's
Day in
in-
September?
Yes.
It
It's
doesn't
around
matter.
there.
The
But
point
not
is, I was
awesome.
there. I was there for you. I was there for my fans because you work through the pain. That's just the gig. You
Yeah.
know, these guys are pussies.
Carl knows all about working through the pain.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons, you know, sometimes I don't like to advertise what I do or what I don't do because I don't know if the IRS is watching this particular show or not. But yeah,
Right.
yeah, I know a lot about working through pain,
Right.
hangover specifically.
Uh-huh.
But listen, there's one guy, I know you guys have kept, the graphics guys, the nut jobs in the back.
It's
They kept
logical.
showing up the pictures of Colin Kaepernick up on the thing saying, that's the Packers. Let me tell you, no. No, N-O. First off, I don't know why you're going to sign somebody that's got the 6'4", that runs a 4.5 40, that's got a bazooka arm, that's been to a Super Bowl and a couple conference championships. I don't know what you're thinking. That
Right.
guy right there, he ain't getting no copper endorsements.
Right.
He ain't getting no cop endorsements, I'll say that. I know that's true. And listen, you just got to do what you got to do. He's freaking suing the NFL for not hiring him. You know what that would be like? You know what that'd be like?
What?
That'd be like me suing the Giants for not being their offensive coordinator.
Right.
I mean, I have the talent, yes.
Right.
They know I have the ability, yes. But
Okay.
because of my 5 alleged DUIs, they don't want to touch a hot plate.
Right.
They're concerned
Makes
that I
sense.
may be,
Right.
hey, look, I'm erratic, but I get results.
And maybe too because you never actually played, right?
That's true.
Right.
But I can analyze from the TV. I got a larger, like I got
Right.
a 22-inch
No, I've
flat
seen
screen
it.
recently, and
I've
you can
seen it.
see the
Yeah.
whole game in HD now.
Yeah, you can.
And I'm pissed off about it, and maybe I'll sue too. Maybe I'll get with Colin Kaepernick and sue them both.
That's right.
You
Both of them
should.
sue.
Collusion time.
Yeah. You should do it.
All
Carl.
right, we're taking a call. Let's see who's floating in the
take a call.
bowl. Who wants to talk about the Green Bay quarterback situation? Who's floating
Hey, you're
in
on
my
the
bowl?
call.
Hello.
Who's floating in the bowl?
Hey, you're on the call.
Hello. Uh-oh.
We got somebody there?
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Got a question for the expert.
Yeah, listen, my time's very valuable here.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Don't be
mess
afraid to
around.
speak
Who,
up.
who wants to talk about?
You can ask
Listen, you
us.
can talk to me about Colin Kaepernick. You talk to me about Aaron Rodgers.
He will
You
talk to you
definitely
about
talk to
that.
me about Don Mikowski because I can speak stats there.
I love that guy. Hello.
We're getting punked. It's like
That's
Ashton
right.
Kutcher.
Hey, you know what I was gonna tell you? Speaking of collarbone injuries, you know the most common injury for newborn babies is a broken collarbone?
I didn't
It's
know.
true.
I didn't know that.
It's true.
That's depressing.
Yeah, no, it's a true thing.
What, when they get the barbecue tongs and they just yank them out and
That's
they're like,
right.
whoop,
Vaginal deliveries.
snap one.
Barbecue tongs.
Hold up, hold tight. Who we got? Who
want
we
some
got
chicken?
floating in
You're
the
on with
bowl?
Carl.
You're on with Carl.
Yo, I'm Mike.
Yo, Mike, what's up?
What's going on?
There's a lot going on, dude. I'm talking about the NFL. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
teams, and they're all dealing with injuries right now, and I want to talk to you
Yeah.
about the Green Bay quarterback situation. What you got?
Green Bay quarterback situation.
What's
I
your
think
name?
they
What's
should
your
pick
name?
up-
Hold up, Chief. Hold up, Chieftain. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Mike from Norman, Oklahoma.
Oh.
All right, Mike
wow.
from Norman, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
I think they should pick up Kaepernick since he wants to be a pussy about everything.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Maybe I should get your number and pass it on to my friend Colin Kaepernick and see what he has to say about that. Is that really what you
All right,
think?
let's do it.
Is that what you think? Oklahoma?
Yes, that's what I think.
All right.
Well,
What else you got? That's a picture of Jimmy Kimmel, by the way.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Oh, Kaepernick's a close personal friend of mine, so whatever you say
Oh,
about
yeah?
Colin Kaepernick, you say about me too.
huh.
So what else you got to say
Then you
about
must
Colin
be
Kaepernick?
saying he's a genius.
That's right.
What about the Oakland Raiders this year?
What about them, dude? They're terrible this year. They're supposed to be very good, and they're not. What about them?
Yeah, because they always fuck up.
All right. Someone's
Is
having
he
a problem
like-
with his lithium.
Yeah, what's he doing?
all
Mike,
right.
what's going on there in Nebraska?
Reminds me of that
Florida
scene
State.
from friggin' Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
Mother.
That's the Meth Husker State.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to take a timeout, and we're going to ice him, okay? Let's
Yeah.
ice him.
All right.
Let's make sure he's iced for good.
Ugh.
Who else we got floating in the bowl?
Hey, you're on with Carl.
Hey,
Tell me
how's
it's
it
not the
going?
same dude.
Hey.
Who is
I
it?
don't think it's
What's
the
your
same
name?
dude.
What's your name? Where you from?
Mike Arcee.
Wait,
Brownsville, Texas, man.
all right. What do you say about? I want to hear some Wisconsin. I want to hear some cheeseheads sound off. But yeah,
right.
you're from Texas and you got through. So what do you got?
It's all about Dallas, man.
Dallas.
What is all
What's
about
about
Dallas?
them?
What is all about Dallas?
Yeah.
Everything in the world.
You're
all
not
about Dallas.
informed.
American
You're not
state.
informed like I am.
Just
Ice
everything
him.
in the world.
Ice him.
They got Elliott back on the field this week.
Wow. They're going to have the NFL draft
Who?
in Dallas, right? At the AT&T Stadium.
Wait, flashlight. Who?
What's that? Ezekiel Elliott, he's back. They got a stay of execution, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Did they not get enough evidence on the fact that he beat his girlfriend?
That's apparently what happened this week
You got
in
to
Dallas.
Carl, you got to remember this one word, allegedly, right? Like
That's-
that's allegedly.
He also allegedly tweeted about it. No, seriously, he did. He tweeted about it. He showed a picture of him throwing her off the side of a building with
Wow.
emojis.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not
Dallas
smiley
is having
face.
the NFL
Not
draft
smiley
this
face.
year.
More like the poop. Huh?
I said, isn't Dallas having the NFL draft this year?
I don't know, honey. I have no idea.
I thought we were gonna, but I thought you had talked about sending me there, or maybe that's. Wait a minute.
No.
Oh.
No, I was talking about that movie where Debbie does everyone in that city.
Oh.
North Dallas
okay.
40.
No,
You're
no.
so smart,
Debbie does
Carl.
Dallas.
Oh, okay.
It's a classic.
I just
Classic.
think I got confused
Beaver
because
film.
we do this show, and I was like, football Dallas. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you got super
Got it.
confused. That's all right. Your brain gets scrambled.
Yeah,
I know, honey.
Well, hey.
all
check
right.
it.
Matt, did you say we got somebody else floating in the bowl?
Yeah, we've got another one.
All right. Let's see what we got. Who's there? We got a cheesehead out there.
Hey, you're on with Carl.
No. Carl, my man.
Who is it? And where you from?
This is AJ. AJ from Reno.
AJ from Reno.
A lot of people from non-NFL markets. What do you got to say about the Aaron
I like that
Rodgers
city.
injury? How do you think that's going to impact Green Bay?
Oof. I don't know. It's going to be really rough in Cheeseland.
You don't
Yeah.
know a lot about football, do you, my friend?
AJ's saying what everybody's feeling.
Maybe they'll sign Jamarcus Russell, if not Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, Jamarcus Russell. Yeah, didn't he get in trouble for, like, purple drank? Did he get in trouble
Smoking
for
a
that?
doob.
Huh?
Smoking a doobie.
Smoking some banana peels behind the high school. Yeah,
Chasing
no.
the dragon.
Chasing the
That's
dragon.
a much harder drug.
Yeah.
But what is like? I mean, if it's like weed laced with something, that ain't the dragon, right? What is that? Like chasing the?
With
What
cocaine?
would you call that?
8 ball.
No, that's not right. That's not right.
I don't know.
Just laced. I don't know.
I don't know. Never mind. I don't know drug terminology. I only know cocaine,
Right.
which is fun. That's fun. I don't have an issue with that. They legalize cocaine. I think a lot of problems in our society will go away.
I can't argue with that. I can't. That's
Freud was
just
for it, so
Carl.
that's
That's
probably a
just
good idea.
sound
All right.
logic.
Listen, you got anything to
Just
say
sound
about Green
logic.
Bay that's of any authority or any information or any intelligence?
Not so much Green Bay. I'm for the Raider Nation.
The
I know you were
Raider
just,
Nation?
You're not really
Well,
part of
having
the
them down a
Raider
little bit.
Nation. You're part of the Reno Nation, which isn't really a nation so
Very
much as it
different.
is
It's
just
true.
a desert with no water.
Very different.
It's where
All right.
Raiders go to die.
It's like
Time out,
it's
ice
Las
him.
Vegas's redheaded stepchild.
you go.
Ice him.
Yeah.
You're iced. You've been iced, AJ. I'm
Bye.
sorry. All right. Matt keeps telling me we got to go on to Andy Reid like as if Andy Reid has changed recently or something. Friggin' Andy Reid. Look at that. Look at that. That's like 2 blueberries in a big bowl of pancake batter. Look at that look.
Aw.
Andy Reid goes for it on 4th and 2. He's got 4th and 2. He
Right.
can easy field goal and make it a 1-possession game, and he goes for it, and they get stuffed. And as a result, they lose the game to the Steelers. What was it, 19-13? What was that? Because he went with his gut, which is admittedly a whole bunch bigger than his brains.
He knows a thing or two about getting stuffed.
Yeah, that's a quick snapshot. We were able through a
Whoa.
spy to get a look at his IHOP menu playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
at
exactly
that.
what it looks like there.
Oh.
That's why he's got that microphone, just so he can get a short stack whenever he needs one.
You break that down for us?
Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Week
Nice.
7, moons over my hammy.
I love moons over my hammy, Carl.
That's it. He's always keeping his hands in his pockets. It's just
Yeah.
filled with hotcakes. Keep his hands warm on his fat little sausage fingers. Yeah, the Chiefs are 4-1. They'll finish 10-6, and they will lose in the first round of the playoffs. It's the story of your life, Andy Reid. Look at this, chocolate and whipped cream. Who needs that? I'm not a healthy person, but no one needs that in their body. I'm here to tell you, I eat at gas stations, and this is bad for you. Friggin' Andy Reid. Oh, man. We're going to Kansas City. I bet he moved there just for the barbecue, right? He could have gone to San Francisco. Much better opportunity to win. He's like, no, I think I like them pork ribs.
Yeah.
You should try the Kit Kat crepe.
The Kit Kat crepe.
Delicious.
Is that like a Halloween thing where they just make a pancake out of M&Ms?
Every day is Halloween at IHOP.
All right.
Wait, I saw a weird picture or something there. That was like some David Lynch nightmare there for a second. What was that?
That was Mike from Nebraska.
All right, let's do the
You're
two-tone
funny,
wages.
Carl.
Who you got, Flashlight? What you got?
Well, ironically enough, I got the Kansas City Chiefs. They enter Week 7 with a Thursday night matchup against the Raiders, coming off their first loss of the season. But they still have the number 2 offense in the NFL versus the Raiders' 23rd ranked defense. So I'm looking for Alex Smith to get back on the Andy Reid snack train. Chiefs 35, Raiders 17.
Hold on, wait, we're doing scores now?
When?
We're
what?
doing freaking scores
I've
now?
always been doing scores.
Dude, is he
Okay.
auditioning for ESPN 3?
Yeah. I don't.
Well, I mean, despite all his analysis, he's the one who's lost the most toes so far.
That's
last
right.
week
Carl, I
and the
don't.
week before.
Hold on, can we talk about how many toes everyone has lost? Please.
Everyone, Sapphire and I have all our toes. Carl is 2 toes down, but Fleshy or Fleshlight has missed 2 games so far. He's
All
Yeah.
prosthetic all the time.
almost a whole foot god.
Wow.
What you got, Sapphire? Who you got this week?
All right. Well, the 2 teams that I've paired up against each other are the Vikings
You
and
didn't, hold
the
on, you didn't
Ravens.
pair them, by the way. The NFL does that. You didn't just magically do that, but go ahead, honey.
Whatever, Carl. Okay. You're just mad because I'm beating you right now. It's the Vikings versus the Ravens. And let's be honest, okay? The Ravens just got humiliated, like publicly spanked by a rookie quarterback who only threw like 8 total passes, and they were spanked. That's so Raven. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the Vikings, and I'll tell you why, Carl. Because they just like Ned Starked the Green Bay Packers, and I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so like The Ravens need to be paired to be pillaged by the Vikings. Sapphire says Vikings.
Do you do like public spankings and stuff? I'm not asking. I'm just wondering.
Right. Well, you know, I mean, I there's like a fee, but yeah, I mean, whatever.
I mean, what if it's not public? We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
You guys friggin' prepared. I'm not prepared for this. I know who I think's gonna win. You guys made some scores up too, like you know what you're talking about.
I didn't
like the
mention
more specific
scores.
you get, like the more like intelligent you think you sound.
No,
35.
I didn't say scores because I don't like math, and I told you that, Carl.
All right, the Saints just laid 52 on the Lions. They got the breeze train running like a freight train, and and Green Bay ain't got nobody on the center. So this is a no-brainer, and I can name a score too. By the way, the Saints are gonna win 60-3.
I don't.
6-0 to 3.
Lopsided.
That's happening. Mark it down.
Take the over.
All right.
I had the Titans over the Browns for this week. I think it's pretty. That's not their helmets.
No, it's not. What is that?
That's Tennessee.
That's the Reds.
It's,
Isn't
I
that
don't know
Tennessee?
what either of those helmets are. Yeah, I think that's
Gus, the
Tennessee.
field
That's
kicking,
Tennessee.
field goal
College
kicking.
team versus
You-
Rutgers, I guess.
That's some
But,
Pop Warner
Let
team.
me
that
tell you, I make some serious coin at fraternities, Carl. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how I knew that was
I
Tennessee,
believe it.
Carl. That's how I knew it was Tennessee.
I find it weird that occasionally you look at me and your eyes just flash blank.
Right.
I mean, it's like it's a horror show. Like that movie Insidious 4.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like going, oh my God.
Well,
Is she
I
gonna
thi-
like grow 4 rows of teeth and come at me?
I think that's what happens when you spend like, you know, a good part of your life just like constantly in strobe lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
and,
it
like,
reflects
dark-
back and then
yeah.
it just sort of bounces around in your brain and then
Right.
emits out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Friggin' scared me, all I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Don't be scared, Carl. Don't be scared.
Now, we got one more call.
Hey, we got another call before we leave.
Woo!
Who you got? Where are you from? What's your name?
Hey, you're on with Carl.
What?
Hey, how about you pull your car over to the side of the road before you talk to me?
Safety first.
Who is it?
Steve from Salisbury,
Steve from
Salisbury
Salisbury,
what?
North
From Salisbury what?
North Carolina. We got the best steaks, man.
Oh, all right, you want to talk to me about the Panthers? Who do you want to talk about?
Well,
Who's
I
your
had a-
team?
I got the Panthers, but I got a more pressing question. Would you rather have Colin Kaepernick as your fantasy quarterback for a lifetime, or a lifetime supply of Velveeta cheese, or a date with Kathy Ireland?
Would you rather?
Well, first off, Kathy Ireland trumps all. And I'm talking about Kathy Ireland now. She's hotter than she was. She's super MILF territory now. I mean, she's super
queen.
she's super Christian. You'd have to trick her into sex.
Right.
But you'd have to
Get
tell
you
her
whatever
that
you
you'd have
want
to
and
tell her
room to
that
go.
God wants it. That God wants for us to
You
meet.
got to use that back door.
And you have to
gotta go
read the
that back door
Bible
out.
for like a while.
Right.
But yeah, no question. Second, Kaepernick. Only third, Velveeta. I only eat original cheddar cheese Kraft singles.
That is a lie. That is
Ice
a
him.
bold-faced lie. Carl, I'm going to call you out on that one.
Learning a lot about you, Carl.
What do we got?
We got another one on the line. You want to do that, or we can?
Yeah, we got one more
Oh.
sucker on the line. Bring him out.
They've,
Bring him out
you
into the
scared 'em
arena. What is
Uh-oh.
your name?
You scared him off, Carl. He's already gone. He
Oh
iced himself.
no. Oh no.
Nobody?
Nobody.
We're done?
Nope, they're done.
All right, take it to the bank. Saints versus Packers. Take it to the bank. It'll be the Saints.
No.
60
By
to
Vikings.
60, apparently.
Vikings. Vikings, everybody.
Titans.
That's the
Vikings.
friggin' Tennessee Vols and,
Yes, the Volunteers over the Browns.
that team from Friday
I'd
Night
take
Lights.
the Volunteers over the
Vikings.
Browns if it was that either.
You'd be smart to do that too, Matt.
That team had Kurt Russell on it.
Vikings. Game of Thrones. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week. Boom.